Hello, Lou Wallace friends. Welcome to another virtual art lesson. So today I'm going to start off like I have last couple of weeks by showing you a museum. One of the coolest museums that I've ever been to, and it's been a long time, but the Salvador Dali Museum in St. Petersburg, Florida was a pretty cool place. And I mean, it was 12 years ago, and I still remember it very fondly. It was very cool artist, very cool museum. So I thought it would be cool to show you the website. Now, let me share my screen really quick. This is the Salvador Dali website. And so the Dali Museum, which I said was down in Florida, has a lot of his artwork and a big collection of his artwork. But his artwork is around the whole world. And I have to say that Salvador Dali, just like Pablo Picasso, was one of the biggest artists of all time. He was a super famous artist. And I mean, not only that, but I mean, he lived for a really long time. He made art for a really long time since he was really young. He was kind of like a genius when it came to making art. He was an incredible painter. And so here's some pictures of the Salvador Dali Museum, and it's down in Florida. Like I said, it's really beautiful. Obviously, it's closed at the moment because, well, it's quarantine and stuff like that, and everybody's getting back to normal. But this website actually has all kinds of goodies on here. So I wanted to show you how to look at the collection online. So if you just go to the first page, which the Dali.org, if you look, the Dali, DALI.org, um, takes you right to the site, and I'll leave a link for it. But the collection online is really what I want you to look at. There's a lot of different things you can look at on here, but the collection online should be what should take you to the collection in the museum. So I clicked on that, the collection online, so it shows you categories of his work online. So if we pick paintings, okay, or prints, and there's all kinds of stuff that he's done. He kind of dabbled. Salvador Dali made artwork like in all mediums. He did sculpture, he did painting, he did drawing, I mean, videos, he made movies, he made, he did all kinds of stuff. But his artwork is really cool because it's kind of like, well, let's talk about surrealism really quick. Surrealism was a movement of art that was very dreamlike. So he kind of painted images or made images that were based on dreams. Now, there are other surrealists too. I mean, Dali wasn't the only surrealist. However, they all kind of competed with one another, and he really made some really fascinating paintings. And I mean, this website is really cool. I'm probably going to explore it more this week as we talk about surrealism. But as I am showing you some of these paintings, I'm kind of just scrolling through. There's a painting I wanted to talk about really fast. Um, these are pretty neat. I mean, I got to say one thing. There is some nudity and there is some, scantily clad people in these pictures. Some people are naked. And I mean, that's just, I don't know. I don't feel like it's inappropriate. It's just, the kind of work that he was making. And I think in the world of art, you're going to have to be kind of used to that. And I think you should get used to that idea right away. I mean, I don't think we should have to censor these things because of, nudity. I don't think that's distasteful. So just warning you, yeah, there's some nudity, but in the art world, they people, that's what people paint. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's just there. So, and it's not in every picture or anything. So just, you see somebody naked, yeah, you can chuckle at them, but it's the way it is. I mean, it's just artwork. So I wanted to talk about the hallucigenic Teodor. Now, this painting, when I saw it down in St. Petersburg, Florida, it is super big. I mean, it is a massive painting. I remember looking at it and just thinking, geez, this is just the biggest thing I've ever seen. It is 157 inches by 118 inches. That is humongous. I mean, think about that. That's 157 inches is like over 10 feet. It's like over 10 feet, man. So it's like 12 or 15 feet by 10 feet. I mean, it's a humongous painting. It takes up the whole wall. But if you look at this thing, there's so many things going on in this painting. Multiple images, so many things going on. And I think that when looking at his artwork, you could sit there and look at so many different things. Like there's faces in there, like there's buildings or coliseums, flies, colors. I mean, statues of people, Venus de Milo. Um, there's actually a bull in there somewhere. I can't find it at the moment. Um, but man, there's so many cool images that you can look at. So I think that the museum is very cool. I think you should look at some of his things. I mean, let's look at objects really quick. So he made sculptures too, and his sculptures are really weird too. Like what is this thing? Luxury telephone. I don't know what possessed him to do this, but it's kind of interesting. So I mean, Salvador Dali. I don't have time on this little video to explain all the crazy, awesome things that he has done, but you should really consider looking at the Dali.org. Um, I really think that as an artist, he changed a lot of my outlook on art. And I mean, he really inspired me to become an artist in some ways. I mean, he made some pretty incredible things. And even now, I still look at his art. I'm finding new things to look at. So take a look at that website, click around, check some things out. I think it's worth looking at. And I may reference or look at that some more as the week goes on because I want to talk more about surrealism. So go to the Dali.org, click around, look at his images. Salvador Dali, it's pretty amazing. Um, have fun with that. And then tomorrow I'm going to show you either some more things from the website or I might show you a quick little drawing exercise that kind of helps surrealists make things. So have a good day and enjoy. Salvador Dali. Very cool. Very cool. Goodbye. Namaste.